Strand said it best in the beginning of this episode.
All things come to those who wait.
As in those of us that have stuck with Fear the Walking Dead for the past 3 seasons waiting for the show to, as the kids say, get good. Fear the Walking Dead just hit us with the best episode of the season and possibly the best episode of the entire series, while at the same time setting things up quite nicely for even more dangerous explosions to happen in the back half of Season 3. Just like with the previous reviews, I'm going to give you some of my favorite moments from the episode, then my overall thoughts and review score for La Serpiente. Quick side note, this review is a bit later than I wanted it to be, but I have been visiting my dad to make sure his third neck surgery, yes, third neck surgery, went okay and to help him out. Apologies for the delay, but if you happen to like the video, maybe hit that like button and subscribe. Now on with the stuff and things. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. Did anyone else get that vibe when Strand popped open that sewer lid? I certainly did, and I would go with Michelangelo for Strand and April O'Neil, of course, for Madison. Walker gives me such a Raphael vibe too. Cool 1 minute and super moody the next. The sewer scene was incredible, and I love the usage of the flashlights providing the only source of light as Madison, Strand, and Walker tried to make their way through the labyrinth of creepy-ass tunnels to find this hidden entrance to the dam. It felt claustrophobic, creepy, and dare I say even a little bit scary for Walking Dead standards. And I was also thrilled to see Madison go all Rick Grimes with that hatchet on the waterlogged Walker.
Walker, pass me the hatchet!
When Daniel shot towards Strand, Madison, and Walker as they came out of the sewer tunnel, I honestly thought Strand had been hit. Luckily, he wasn't, but Daniel is seriously off his rocker at this point. When Daniel told Madison that he was, quote-unquote, better now.
You remember what happened?
I'm better now.
I thought Strand and Madison's necks might snap with how quickly they turned them around to look at each other like, this dude is straight up crazy-er now. Speaking of crazy, I thought the conversation between Daniel and Walker was great, and Daniel doesn't seem to have a whole lot of love for Walker at this point after he tells Daniel that Ophelia stands at his side as a soldier. I feel like these two could possibly go toe-to-toe in future episodes, and I think it would make for a great fight. If you couldn't tell already, Daniel had a lot of stuff in this episode I liked, and Ruben Blades did some solid work with the character of Daniel. When Strand mentioned to Madison that Daniel's there, and told her that his near-death experience hadn't changed him at all, I honestly thought Strand was being a bit dramatic. I mean, who wouldn't be a little pissed off if they'd been lied to about their daughter being alive still? But when Daniel and Strand had their little convo in the dam, with Daniel slinking off chanting,
Bajo la reina de la...
as he walked away, that sealed the deal for me. Daniel is officially cray-cray, and I don't know how to feel about it. When he went crazy in Season 2, I thought it was a little dumb and unnecessary. His character now seems downright psycho, with 1 minute telling Lola that he's staying to protect her, and the next seeming to plot her demise. And I'm kinda digging it. Bring on crazy ticking time bomb Daniel, because I think he may go well with TNT Troy.
Trick I saw in an old movie.
Strand is one sneaky dude, and I love that he is completely in Madison's corner. Like I said in our review for episode 10, Strand is a much more interesting character when he's paired with Madison, and after just one episode back together with her, he is blowing up a truck full of the scarcest resource in the zombie apocalypse just to secure Madison's future at Brokejaw Ranch. If that isn't love, I don't know what is. What I do love most about this move is what comes after. Lola agrees to work with Madison to get their guns and provide the ranch with water, but they plan to meet up near episode 10's bazaar in order to do the exchange. This hopefully sets up a Proctor John appearance to throw a wrench in their plans and establish himself as the big bad for the back half of Season 3. Another solid episode of Fear with only 2 minor complaints. 1, Lola's behavior was a bit off in my opinion. I understand her reasoning behind not trading with Madison, but her acting like a complete hard ass while doing it seemed a bit out of character from what we've been given in the past. And 2, how the hell did that little beeper distract the walkers from the semi-truck running through cars? Apparently, I need to reevaluate my Amazon Zombie Apocalypse wish list and add that beeper to my list of must-haves ASAP.
You lied to me. There are consequences.
Walker may have said this directly to Madison in the episode, but he could have easily been telling all of us viewers that someone is going to pay for their lies. Actions being taken built on lies has been the central theme since the mid-season finale murder of Jeremiah Otto, and it continued in this episode with Daniel's lies to Lola and Strand's withholding that he was actually the one that blew up the water tanker. Couple those lies with the big lie that Jeremiah Otto took his own life, and the show is about to come to the boiling point of lies. The big question is, which of our characters will end up suffering the consequences of those lies?